We're doing this for the fifth time, guys and fellas. Welcome to our first News Vlogs video. Would be this one to be a quick question round type of video. Editor me is gonna hate this, by the way, because there's gonna be lots of chopping unless I do it in one take. Wait a second. No, I do my videos in one take. It's not hard. Let me first explain what that's supposed to mean. So, the one take rule. We're gonna explain how my videos work because there is quite a misleading and misinformed audience who still doesn't get what I'm supposed to be about. Fortunately, editor me is going to help make this a little easy for you. We're going to do this in quick succession so that we don't waste your time as much as possible, though you are supposed to be wasting your time on this channel. That is literally my responsibility. Number one, this channel is an educational channel. Some still don't know that. They still don't get it. Look, Roblox is a form of way that I do this so it's easier for people to have something to look at, which is number two. Most of my videos have something that is easy to distract you with so that you can pay attention. Most of you will probably not click on this video or continue to watch it if you have nothing to watch in the background. Don't lie to yourself. Number three, being that this channel is a form of educational content, I need to make sure my statements are informed and make sure they're not as inaccurate as possible. That is something I take to a serious level on the channel. Most times I would check my references and sources before I make a video, even though perhaps that I don't look like I seem to put on references or sources on the screen without any photos and edits and links. That doesn't mean that I know what I don't know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. I simply don't just put it on the video all the time because then that'd make these videos extremely long. But if I'm forcibly pushed into making an informational video, the video will be made with over half an hour of length. Where it goes to number four. There are times where videos on this channel will suddenly hit over half an hour long or even an hour long, and it is something that you would usually find. Let's change the scenery so you have something else to look at. Right here. Currently, this channel is run by one person. This is number 5. The videos on this channel are run by one person, me. In case this video is usually, in case this video has now become a reference in case I need to be this channel monetized, YouTube will no longer think that this is run by 5 people. It is run by one person, me. Nobody else runs this channel. None of my family and no friends run this channel. I run this channel, which goes to reason number 6. This channel is entirely held up by me, monetarily and financially, right? Sometimes I spend a little so in there, but I don't spend anymore. Currently my channel's not able to spend. I can't invest in this channel. I currently have nothing to spend with. Back in the day, I would spend money to get this channel afloat. Yes, by myself. Even before I was 18 years old. This is reason number 7. I started this channel when I wasn't even a legal adult. I started this channel when I was 13 years old. Around 13 years old. Because technically, if you were to count the amount of years after 2005, yeah, technically I was around 13. So, this channel was begun in a different era. It was in a different time of world. This channel went from a video game channel to a more informational channel. It is the reason number 8 that people still don't get about this channel. Number 8. This channel is also filled with all sorts of journalistic rhetoric. This channel is not a joke channel. This is not for jokes, it's not for comedy, and it's not for entertainment. This channel is mainly rated for adults, which is another thing that most do not know about this channel. This channel is for adults. If you don't understand anything I'm talking about, you probably will need to touch up on your research when you watch a video of mine, which is why my videos don't exactly get the views that they get, which is another thing I need to enter, is the 9th reason for how I make videos. Number 9, I don't get paid by corporations, businesses, and I don't get sponsors due to the very type of content that I make, which is really critical of lots of forms of corruption that you see in the modern world today. Number 10, with the lack of funding from outer sources like companies, corporations, and video games or sponsors, maybe an affiliate, with the lack of financing, stop thinking that getting money is as easy as posting a viral video and making money. You need to hit the 4,000 hour watch requirement with the 1,000 subscriber requirement in order to get those requirements completed. And you also need to abide by YouTube's TOS, which is the YouTube Terms of Service. It's another thing that most do not get about this channel still. It's not as easy as just getting the requirements and finishing it and getting paid for your hard work on YouTube. It is a lot more than that, which will explain why I'm still not monetized. Here's why. Here is why this channel is still not monetized. I've received multiple purges on this channel and lots of hate campaigns where people will falsely flag and copyright my content repeatedly over years, which causes this channel to mark YouTube's AI robot system, which is a lot more recent, to think that this channel is constantly copying other people's content and stealing their content for my own self-gain, which is not true. I also want to get out of the way immediately that whenever you lose videos on your channel, the watch hours for those videos disappear. They don't just stay, right? Stop thinking that they stay. It's not that easy. Another thing I need to get out is the amount of factuality of this channel, right? The videos on my channel require lots of research to be able to be done, right? To make it possible for free and as accessible as possible, I always post my videos on YouTube, but I don't ever limit it to a specific audience. Even though this channel is mainly for adults or more grown teenagers, this channel is mainly for everybody. But I always warn that these videos, whatever you say about me is what you say about society. That's a line I usually say in this channel when people might be pissed off or a little bit grained and frustrated with the content that I talk about on this channel. Another thing is on this channel, I don't discriminate the type of content that I make. The content I make is various and not one type of content, which some still don't understand because they don't watch my channel. If you are a family member or a cousin from one of my family trees, you probably don't watch this channel. You probably know about it, but you don't actually watch it, so you don't know exactly what I have achieved. You'll just see the thumbnails and assume from the video title that the video is about what the title has in its title, and not rather the content in the video itself. Which is another thing about this channel, is what I'm trying to focus on, is to make these videos as accessible as possible. To this day, reason number 11. Because reason 10 was quite hard to explain. Reason number 11. The videos are supposed to be accessible. They're free, and I will never put a Patreon paywall for you to be able to watch my videos. I genuinely think that content creators that put a paywall behind educational content are sort of troubling for me. I believe it to be troubling when somebody puts a paywall behind clearly a really important video that might expose certain practices in the industry currently as of today. This is why this channel so far has not put up a Patreon for extra content. Rather, the Patreon exists to be a donation site for me to use in case people want to donate by paying monthly on my Patreon, but they won't exactly get extra content. It's done out of charity. I won't paywall essential information that I think you need to know about this world. Right? That is my legacy. Making information as accessible as possible while keeping it clean. Keeping it factual and honest, the truth, without the involvement of companies and third parties who might control what I say on this channel, so you won't see that on this channel anytime soon. I started this as a teen, but I already knew the exact thing I wanted to do with this channel. So if you are a young creator and you are starting a channel, make sure your channel isn't just for entertainment. That's going to come back in the back of the neck later on when you grow up, because it's more than just a paycheck, trust me. There's a lot that goes behind this. It's another reason number 12. Certain videos, when they were made a certain time ago, might be outdated on this channel, but they are still quite rather relevant to my growth as a human person. What some still don't understand is that this channel I learn along the way. I learn with the people I discuss on this channel. Even when I criticize a certain content creator on this channel, the very videos that I make around controversy are meant to show a sign of rap recording and factual processing, right? I need to get a report out. There needs to be something done. When people cannot criticize their favorite content creator, and the very moderators of such channel moderates criticism of the content creator, I believe that to be a suppression of the freedom of speech. It is heavily childish and foolish of many content creators that I see online who gatekeep their communities to a specific niche audience that is known to be negative and really disorienting whenever you meet up with them. I also want to say is that I have a high grudge against the use of moderation against people who are saying something about a content creator. As you know, reason number 13 around the video making process of this channel. Number 13. Whenever someone criticizes me, I don't delete the comment. I don't delete any comment. Even though the comment seems to be negative in nature, that doesn't mean I should mute the comment for any reason. There needs to be a quite normal balance upon people who are saying yes to you and people who are saying no to you. This channel has been always remained inconsistent, right? It has always been consistent with allowing the freedom of discussion happen on this channel, which is why me as a person learns from tough interactions with viewers who might dislike my content because of the way it is, which is why I also want to say number 14. No one is going to change how I make my videos on this channel. It will never be because of how they said it. They cannot threaten me to change the way I do videos on my channel. You will need to take me to the grave. So, no, I disagree. But people who are trying to change the direction of where I'm taking the channel, I will always be taking the direction of this channel. I made the channel, you did not. You did not invest thousands of hours into this channel just like I did. In knowing the first 10 reasons for why I made this channel should be enough to explain to you why. This channel, number 15, should be transparent. If I usually make a mistake, I will usually take the mistake and admit that I committed a mistake. There are certainly numerous videos where I might have done a small miscalculation and made a really disfactual statement on a video. When somebody points out a mistake I do, I don't cover it and bury it underneath the dirt. I will go in front of the very mistake I made and say, yes, I made a mistake. I will not do it again. I actually take responsibility, which is reason number 16. The way I take responsibility isn't something done mainstream across the internet as of now in the current modern world of the internet as it is in 2025. Most people cannot seem to take responsibility for their mistakes on the internet. As much as you want to educate me on being a really good person, being a productive human in society doesn't mean hiding your responsibility and running away. It also doesn't mean moderating and deleting anybody criticizing you not taking responsibility for your mistake, because whenever you start to smear that under the ground and hide your mistakes while also hiding criticism around you hiding mistakes, then there is something wrong fundamentally with you as a person. Number 17. This channel is supposed to be a channel meant to create a creative base for my Discord server. The Discord server is not a social hangout area. The Discord server is meant to be able to transfer information faster so that I don't have to continue posting a video in order to get information from my viewers. My viewers can simply go to Discord, and Discord is a live chat room messaging app. So if somebody were to send me their artwork, they wouldn't have to send me a video to make me look at their artwork. I would just go to my art channel and look at their artwork immediately and go, wow, that is a really cool art. the very place for this channel is more considered a creative base rather than an entertainment and gaming YouTube channel. I hope this explains to you what the videos are supposed to be, why they are various in terms, why they are variously visiting controversy, and why they visit really niche concepts, which must explain why I do so. I hope this helps you. I hope this makes your day better or worse. If you find this to be helpful for you as a person trying to start a channel, I'm grateful for being of help. This shouldn't be taken as 100% advice, but you could take it as steps to better further yourself as a person and diversify everything that you do so that you have a bigger box to work with rather than a smaller one. I also want to say is the end goal for this channel is nowhere near. The channel will be running for as long as I am alive. Most people still don't understand that, unfortunately. The channel is not an entertainment and gaming channel. I simply use a gaming background so that it's easier for you to focus on something for you to look up on. My music is simply there for the journey. My art is merely for showcase. But it is never about trying to gain 1 million followers as fast as possible. That is not how we run this channel. What some of you might not hear from this channel come out of my mouth is quite numerous. And some of the very things I don't say on this channel sometimes is connected to religious factors. Here's why. This channel rarely mentions religion. I am not a believer of religion. But I at least know there are some uses for religion. But I am an extreme disbelief around religion. This is why you don't hear me saying this a lot on my channel, even though you know I could probably say it on the channel. When I say it, doesn't mean I'm religious, but it certainly has religious connotation. For example, when I say that I don't sell myself out to companies, I could have said this instead. I won't sell my soul to companies. Soul is a religious word. It is a pseudoscience word, which is why you don't see me using that word a lot on this channel, because it often connected to religious people, which is why you don't see me saying I won't sell my soul or oh my god. Oh my god is a religious phrase. God is usually connected to Jesus, a god that is normally followed by millions of people across the world. But you won't see me saying, oh my god, oh my god. You don't see me using that on this channel, do you? I used to use it before, but I cracked down on the use of it. I used to use it, simply using it in a jokingly manner. But with how the world is going right now, I believe using that will be injustice of me to do so when I'm exactly not with religion. I'm not against religion, but I certainly do not want to practice it. That is all I will say. These will be separate videos on their own. There's gonna be, I guess this would be a quick video series. Anyway, stay safe out there, we need informed leaders, and that's all I have to say. This is literally just like the process behind my videos. Stay factual, be honest, take responsibility, notice your mistakes, stop masking your mistakes, be a great person, make sure what you say is true. Do not let yourself sell out to companies. Don't be monitored by, for your content. Your content is for you. It's not for the people. That's something I do as a choice. And it should always be a choice. So, I think that's all I have to say for that one. Certain recordings of these are going to get longer. That's all.